Hey class, in this video we're going to cover 3.1, which is the first challenge of 2D lists found in Module 4. So here we go. So they're passing us in two-dimensional list. So they've got 3 rows here. Here's one, here's the second row, and here's the third row. And they want us to output the third element of the second row. So here's the second row, third element, it's going to be 7. All right, so this is what we're given. Passed in a list, they convert it to a 2D list, and then this is a very, very simple piece of code here. So all we're going to do is print, and our list is 2D, yes. And then I want to say the second list, or second row rather, and the third element. Remember, it starts at 0, so really 0 is 1, 1 is 2, and 2 is 3. And that's it. Okay. So let's go to 3.2. Okay. So they're going to pass in a two-dimensional list of numbers. So here's the first list, second list, third list. And they want us to add up all the numbers in each row and output that number. Basically, they want a sum for each list, and they want the grand total, which is 63, the sum of all of these. So get the code here. Okay, so this is given. And type your code here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a variable to initiate the grand total. All right, we're going to do a for loop here. Numbers. So we're saying for each row. And then we're going to reset this row total. Create this. Make it 0, and then for each column in each row, we're going to say total is equal to the total plus the integer of the column. So we're going to that's how we total up each row. Okay, and then we print the string of the total. That's going to print the row total. And then we also want to print track the grand total here. This is the grand total plus the total. Then we'll print the grand total. And that will give us this output right here. Okay, now let's go to 3.3. Okay, and what they want us to do here is they're going to pass in 2 numbers, and then we've got to create the list with A rows and B columns. And so which is a little bit confusing actually, but it wants the output to look like this. So here's going to be the row, here's going to be the column. Row 0, column 0, row 0, column 1, row 0, column 2, etc. So, and the inputs are going to be 2 and 3. All right, so let's get rid of all this stuff. Let me find what's given. Okay, so this is given to us. And we're going to have our code here. Okay, so first what we want to do is we want to create a new list, empty list, and then we want to make it 2D. So we're going to first give it rows. So let's do 4x in, we'll do a range with 0 and A is going to be the rows, which is 2. So we know that from over here because they said the input was 2. The rows are going to be 3 for A and B. And then we're going to append to the list another blank list. And then we're going to have an embedded for loop here to create the columns. So that will also append X. So what this is doing is this loop is referencing this newly created piece up here of the list. And we're going to append to that. So they want R to be in there, which is going to be the row, plus we're going to say string X because that's the row, or the row piece of it. And then R in front of that. Then we're going to add a C in front of the Y piece of it up here. Gets us that. And then all we got to do is print. And that's it. So let me know if you guys have any questions.